we're opening up a complete playbook. We're going to bridge the highly technical, behind-the-scenes setup of Meta ads with the incredibly lucrative business of actually selling your digital marketing services in 2026. Whether you're scaling an e-commerce brand or building an agency completely from scratch, this is the exact roadmap you'll want to follow. But before we even start talking about making money, I have to ask you a really crucial question. Are you advertising blind? Because running Meta campaigns without your tracking properly installed is literally like driving a car down the highway with your eyes completely closed. Without that data, Meta's algorithm has absolutely no idea who's clicking, who's converting, and honestly, who your actual customers even are.
So, here is our roadmap for today. We're taking the full marketer's journey. We'll cover tracking with the Metapixel, choosing between daily and lifetime budgets, building optimized sales campaigns, launching your freelance Fiverr gig, and finally, securing those high-ticket SMM clients. Okay, Section 1. Tracking with the Metapixel, the brain of your operation.
You know, what's really interesting is how simple this core concept actually is. The Metapixel is essentially just a tiny snippet of code that sits right in the header of your website. If you're using Shopify, it's just a quick app integration. Think of this pixel as Meta's brain on your site. When someone clicks your ad and lands on your store, this little piece of code is watching. It tracks if they viewed a page, tossed a product in their cart, or actually bought something, and then it feeds all that juicy data straight back to Meta to optimize your future ads.
But here is the massive catch for 2026. People are using ad blockers like crazy, and a lot of users are rejecting cookies outright. When that happens, your pixel just gets blocked. And this is exactly why you absolutely must install the Conversions API, or CAPI. CAPI is server-to-server tracking. It takes your website server and hardwires it directly to Meta's server. It completely bypasses the browser. This means even if a user rejects cookies or has a heavy ad blocker running, your vital conversion data still makes it back safely. It's a total must-have. With the tracking brain installed, we arrive at Section 2, Budget Strategy. Let's talk about controlling the machine. So, you've got to decide between two primary ways to spend your money on Meta: daily budgets versus lifetime budgets. A daily budget tells Facebook to spend a set, strict amount each day. It uses pacing algorithms to really smooth out the delivery, which gives you super predictable, even spend. That makes it perfect for those long-running, evergreen campaigns. On the flip side, a lifetime budget gives Meta a total spend target for a specific time frame. This gives the algorithm incredible flexibility to basically hoard your money and spend it during peak conversion windows. If you're running a short promo burst, lifetime budgets give the machine learning model the breathing room it needs to hunt down the lowest cost per acquisition.
All right, now for the fun part. Section 3, Building Optimized Sales Campaigns. It's time to engineer some conversions.
If you're looking for a setup that is straightforward and highly profitable, the Austin Robin testing strategy is absolute gold. First off, always focus on the sales campaign objective. We don't want cheap traffic, we want buyers, right? Now, for the testing phase, come up with 3 to 5 distinct marketing angles for your product. Then, and this is key, assign your budget at the ad set level. Don't use campaign budget optimization. Why? Because you want to force Meta to give every single one of your marketing angles a fair shot, rather than letting the algorithm pick an early favorite and dump all your cash into just one. Set your daily budget to about 3 to 5 times your average order value and just let it run broad for at least 7 days. Don't touch it.
Now let's talk about Meta's Advantage Plus suite because it has completely transformed the landscape in 2026. This thing uses heavy machine learning and AI to automatically expand your targeting, shift your budget across the absolute best performing placements, whether that's Reels, Feed, or Stories, and it even generates creative variations for you. It is insanely powerful for rapid scaling because it finds the people most likely to convert completely on autopilot, even if they fall outside the parameters you originally thought of.
However, do not abandon manual buying. I repeat, do not abandon it. While Advantage Plus is amazing for efficiency, standard manual buying is still deeply essential. Sometimes you just need strict targeting control, pinpoint accuracy, and compliance. Sometimes you just need your budget spent exactly where you told it to go, no questions asked. In fact, actually, let me give you a pro tip. When you launch a brand new sales campaign, it's often super smart to disable Advantage Plus audience expansion initially. You want to force Meta to find the highest caliber, most qualified buyers first, before you let the AI go wild and expand. Also, definitely turn off multi-advertiser ads so your product doesn't randomly show up next to your competitors. Definitely leverage carousel ads, they're converting like crazy for e-commerce right now. And if you're on Shopify, double-check that your customer events data sharing is toggled to always on.
Feed that algorithm every signal you can.
Okay, we've built the machine, and we've engineered the campaigns. Section 4, launching your Fiverr gig. Let's monetize those skills. If you want to package your ad expertise into a freelance business, you need a rock-solid strategy to rank on the first page of Fiverr. Start by doing real market research to find the exact keywords the top sellers in your niche are using. Then, deliberately offer 24-hour delivery and start with a slightly lower price point. Look, your goal right out of the gate is not massive profit. It's rapidly capturing those vital 5-star reviews to boost your ranking in their algorithm. Throw in multiple revisions to guarantee buyer satisfaction, and always upload a clickable PDF portfolio. People want to see your past wins.
And here is a massive nugget of info straight from the Fiverr playbook. Add a high-quality promo video to your gig. Fiverr's own data shows that having a video can spike your engagement by a staggering 40%. And no, it doesn't need to be some crazy Hollywood production. Just talk directly to the camera, explain your services clearly, and show them that there's a real, trustworthy human being behind the profile.
Which brings us to our final section. Section 5, securing clients and SMM jobs. Scaling up to that high-ticket agency work.
There is an absolutely brilliant strategy for agency outreach using the Meta Ads library. Get in there, search for businesses in your specific niche, and you can see exactly what ads they are currently running. From there, you build a targeted lead list of the decision makers at those specific companies. But here's the magic step. Record a highly personalized outreach video where you literally have their running ad on your screen in the background and just give them a quick, honest audit or suggested tweak. It completely shatters the noise of standard cold emails because it proves right away that you've done your homework.
And why is this such an unbelievable opportunity right now? Because Meta's digital ecosystem boasts over 3 billion global monthly active users. 3 billion! That is a massive slice of humanity interconnected across the feed, Reels, Stories, and Marketplace. Every single business on Earth wants access to that audience, which creates a practically bottomless demand for professionals who actually know what they're doing.
So, our journey today is complete. We started by installing the foundational brain of the Metapixel and the Conversions API. We broke down the strategic difference between daily and lifetime budgets, mapped out a completely foolproof sales campaign testing structure, and then flipped the script to show you how to sell those exact skills on Fiverr or through high-ticket agency outreach. The tools are out there, and the market demand is totally undeniable. The only question left is this. How are you going to deploy your new Meta Ads expertise in 2026? Will you use these strategies to massively scale your own e-commerce brand, or are you going to take this knowledge and launch a thriving digital agency tomorrow? The choice is entirely yours. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I seriously can't wait to see what you build.